Do you feel women should be submissive in committed relationships?
Well, see, here's my thing about submissiveness. In the Bible, right, because that's where it comes from. People love in the Bible. In the Bible, it says you should be submissive to a God-fearing man. So if a man is God-fearing, no adultery, no domestic violence, none of that, right? Like a God-fearing man, of course you submit to that man. Am I submitting to Pookie down the street so he can lead me to hell? No.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Journey to Happiness, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I would love for you to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. So, as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be talking about my opinion on submission. For the past few years, that's been like a hot topic on social media about, you know, people speaking their opinions on how women don't submit anymore to their husband or to their man, or, you know, people putting their input on why women aren't submissive like they were back in the day, or if women should be submissive to their man. So in this video, I just want to give my personal opinion on that, and I want to say this is my opinion, okay? My opinion. So when I come across TikTok and I see people talking about this topic, I see a lot of women say that the reason, one of the biggest reasons why a woman won't submit to her husband or her man is because basically her husband or man does not have a safe space where she feels comfortable enough to submit to him. And I have to agree with that, because, you know, if you want a woman to submit to you, if a man wants a woman to submit to him, I do believe a woman has to feel secure. She has to feel safe enough. She has to trust you. She has to trust that you are a good leader, that you make smart decisions, and that you are going to protect her, and you truly have her best interest at heart. So I do believe if a woman doesn't feel those things, if she doesn't feel safe with you, if she doesn't trust you, then it's going to be a lot harder for her to submit to a man. And not even just to a man, but to, I mean, not just her husband or boyfriend, just in general. And also, maybe, you know, maybe some women aren't just submissive. So I feel like if you're a man that desires to have a submissive girlfriend or a submissive wife, you need to find a woman that is naturally that. You don't need to try to find a woman that is dominant, and then because, you know, you might find her very attractive, you like the way she looks and stuff, but she's very dominant and you don't want a dominant woman. Don't try to be with her and then try to change her into a submissive woman. Just find a woman that is already submissive. So yeah, I think the main two reasons is maybe some women aren't submissive. That's just, everybody's not going to be submissive. That's just not naturally who they are. And the second reason I believe is if you haven't created a safe space for your woman to feel vulnerable enough to be, like, it's okay to be submissive, and that's probably why too. Like, for instance, and this is not, obviously, I'm not talking about like a romantic relationship, but like my brother, for example. I feel when my older brother is in my presence, I feel safe. I feel secure. I know that if some shit goes down and my brother is around me, he's gonna protect me, because he's done that my whole life. So I am kind of like, when he's around, I'm submissive towards my brother. Like I said, obviously not in a romantic way, but I'm saying, like, for example, if me and my brother are out to eat, if y'all don't know, I hate having, when I'm eating out or anywhere, I hate having my back towards people. I don't like having my back towards people because I can't see what's going on. I just don't like that. But my brother, especially since he's a police officer, he always says, no, Joanna, I need to sit where I can see the whole entire restaurant. So he makes me sit where I have my back to people. And he wants to be the one that's able to see what's going on. But he said he's a trained police officer, so if somebody comes in this restaurant trying to attack people, he needs to see what's going on so he can, protect us and know what to do or whatever. I'm like, I feel like you're just bossing me around, but okay. But I know that I'm safe with my brother, so I am submissive to him in that kind of way. If you get what I'm saying. My brother has always been there for me. I know he's a smart guy. He makes good decisions. He's responsible. So that's why certain situations I'm submissive towards him. Same with my father. My father, he's always protected me and stuff. So we might not see eye to eye all the time, but in that sense, you could say I'm submissive towards my dad, because the same thing. So, you men, if you want your woman to be submissive to you, she has to feel like it's okay to be submissive. Because if a woman submits to the wrong man, it can literally ruin her life. Like, I'm gonna give y'all an example. So one time I was talking to this guy, this was a long time ago, and he didn't have his driver's license. And to make a long story short, I didn't realize that I forgot to pay, when you have to pay I think it's your tag every year or something like that. So I didn't even know my license had got suspended, right? And one night it was raining it was dark and it was raining, and y'all know I hate driving in the rain in the dark. So I was driving really slow just to be careful, right? And I had him with me. And the police officer, he pulled us over because he was like, normally, I pull people over for driving too fast, but I was doing 40 in a 50 or something, like, not 50, but I think 30, or I don't remember, something like that. I was driving really slow. And he took my license, and he saw that my license was suspended. So to make a long story short, the guy that I was with, he was like, when the police officer leaves, I'm going to drive. And I was thinking, well, why don't we just call I'll just call us an Uber or something. Because, you know what I'm saying, we don't know where that police officer went to, because he didn't have his license, and the officer knew he didn't have his license, because he asked him, sir, do you have your license? And he said no. So he was very aggressive, like you would think he would know what he was talking about. Like, no, I do this, I know, just come on, get out the driver's seat, I'm gonna drive and get us back, I'm gonna drive. So, and it was just dumb on my end too, y'all. I know it was stupid, but I was being submissive towards him, trusting him, like he know what he's talking about. So we pull off. Literally, as soon as we pull off, the officer pulled us over, and I could have went to jail because I knew he didn't have his license, and the officer knew that I knew he didn't have his license. So I could have went to jail, but he didn't send us to jail. I had to have my car towed. It was a big mess. I had to call my dad. It was a big mess. If we would have just got the Uber, like I said to start with, we could have avoided that. You get what I'm saying? So if you're submissive to the wrong man, it can literally ruin your life. So I think that a woman is naturally submissive if she is with a man that is true to his word. When he says he's going to do something, he's going to do it. You know what I'm saying? A man that makes her feel safe, secure. And that basically a woman that trusts you. When a woman is submissive to a man, that is her way. That means that she trusts that man too. So yeah, like if a woman is with a man that is in and out of jail, who can't keep a job, who isn't financially stable, who is known to make dumb decisions, if she's submissive towards that man, where do you think her life is going to go? Where do you think her life is going to go? It's going to go downhill sooner or later. So yeah, if you want your woman to be submissive, you have to make her feel safe. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're submissive, you're letting this person lead you. So yeah, that's my opinion on it. Should a woman be submissive? That's up to the woman. When I'm in a relationship, I prefer to be submissive. I prefer the man to take the lead. I actually like that. Yeah, I like being the submissive one. I like having a man be the dominant one and just, you know, be the head and take the lead, right? But if you with a dummy that ain't got shit going on for himself, that can't even take care of himself, where is that going to lead me to? Where will that lead anybody to? A bad life. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. Y'all can comment below your opinion. That's just how I feel about it. So yeah, I like being submissive, but I have to be, you know what I'm saying, you have to feel safe to do that, you know. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all the next time.